I would be so pissed off. I would just go like, Vshojo, go yourself. I'm dropping the bomb. I'm gonna tell the world what kind of shitty assholes you guys are, right? Independent tubers are the new meta. Let's go. Well, I've always been indie, and I never played with the idea of going corporate, because I don't know. I don't want to have a boss. I don't want anyone to tell me what I can do and not do. I want to speak about topics that I enjoy. What I've noticed the last couple of years, people are just, dropping out. I thought we are gonna watch the Ironmouse video, and you can really hear in the tone of her voice that she's close to like tears, and she's really shocked and sad about what happened, right? Let me back
I am
up.
leaving Vshojo. Unfortunately, I recently found out that for the past couple of months, I have been
It's so
misled
over.
by Vshojo. With the information that I currently have, I believe that I am owed a significant amount of funds, which I have not been paid.
That it is significant. It's like $500,000. That's also like, when I heard how much it is, it's just fucking mind-blowing, dudes.
And most importantly, the thing that hurts me the most is that the Immune Deficiency Foundation, which is the most important charity to me, and also the reason why I'm here today, is owed over $500,000 from Vshojo.
It's insane, guys. I mean, Mousy did her best in raising for this charity, and then the corporation just goes like, yeah, fuck it, we're gonna keep it. We're not gonna pay it out. We're not. How crazy is this? May these people burn in hell.
I know that this is a lot, and it's very important for me.
This is crazy that a company, and Ironmouse has been with them for years, right? So when the other big streamers left Vshojo, I was surprised that not everyone dropped out and she kept being there. And then lately, like when last one to leave was, I think, Centrea, right? 5 years. Yeah, that's a long time. This is as long as I have been streaming. Mousy has been with this company.
For me, to be honest with all of you, I really want to tell you everything, but unfortunately right now, I have been instructed by my attorney.
Yeah, lots of lawyer
for more
talk.
Of the legal procedure to
Can't
unfold.
say anything.
So one day I will be able to tell you the full story.
Yeah.
But for now, I just need to let you know that I will no longer be a part of Vshojo. If you give me a moment of your time, I just want to tell you a little bit about myself. I know for a lot of people right now that this might be the first time you're ever watching me. I became a VTuber because I really wanted to make friends. I was very lonely due to the fact that I have a primary immune deficiency disease called CVID. I basically have a low to near non-functioning immune system, which means I get sick a lot. And
yeah, 1 in 25,000 persons is the reason it is called common. I mean, it's not that common if one person out of 20, but it must be an awful disease, right? But the reason I started streaming, I felt lonely. I lived in the middle of nowhere. I wasn't sick like a poor Mousy here. So I was actually able to leave the house, but it would take like at least a 10-15 minute drive until I meet the first people, right? Because I was very isolated in the middle of the fucking woods.
And I thought about giving it a try because
yeah,
I wanted to see if I could make some friends online, because I honestly couldn't ever leave my room. I never really expected to grow an audience or anything. It was one of the last things on my mind. I just thought that I would stream to, 5.
And also, you should never go in with the mindset as a streamer like, yeah, now I'm gonna be successful.
5 to 10 people and just hang out from time to time, make some friends, play games, and just continue on with my life.
First goal, 1 million followers.
Unfortunately,
yes.
I was too scared to stream with my face. So a friend of mine recommended that I try an app called FaceRig that would allow me to use an anime avatar to stream. And that's how I started.
What? You started with FaceRig? People actually used FaceRig? I saw that app on Steam like years and years ago.
VTubing. It took me a while to take it seriously and even begin to think about maybe.
I would love to see her very, very first stream.
I think I really started to take it seriously around the time when I was approached to join Vshojo. And it was through Vshojo that I was able to grow into the Ironmouse that I am today. When I was approached in 2020 and asked to join Vshojo, it seemed like a good idea, but I honestly did not know if I could ever be a corporal VTuber.
Wait, so she didn't even apply? They approached her? They did? That's so cool.
Because I felt like I just couldn't. In my mind, I saw myself as unhireable, which is why streaming worked for me.
In my mindset, if you want to join a corporation, you have to bring something to the table. You're good at yapping, but what kind of fucked up skill is that? Hello, it's me, Juju. I yap, and I forget what I say in the middle of a sentence. Would you like to hire me? I know that Mousy is quite the talented singer, right? Wasn't she opera singer or something before she started streaming or before she started getting sick?
I had no boss, no strict rules. I had no hours, no expectations. It was all up to me, and due to the fact that I have lived my life chronically ill and being unable to do much of anything, I just felt like there was no way that anyone would ever take me or want me for a while.
The thing is, like, I love that I can choose my own hours. I love that I can, for instance, tomorrow I have a funeral, so there won't be a stream tomorrow evening. And I get to just say that, like, no, I'm busy tomorrow. I have to drive out of town. I have to go to this funeral, so I can't be here.
While I was struggling to make a decision because I was afraid about my anonymity and afraid about trusting people because I felt like every time I put my trust in people, it always ends in grief for me. So I was worried about
That is so
expectations
sad.
and 1,001 other things. But I ultimately decided to join Vshojo. It really pains me that I am unable to fully explain why I am leaving.
Honestly, at this point, and I wouldn't even care what my lawyers had to say. At this point, with that betrayal of taking $500,000, which you have raised for a good cause that is very important to you, I would be so fucking pissed off. I would just go like, Vshojo, go fuck yourself. I'm dropping the bomb. I'm gonna tell the world what what kind of shitty fucking assholes you guys are, right? They are dropping like it's hot, guys. They are dropping like it's fucking hot.
I would always be told how important I was for the company. And I was always told that I was needed.
She was the front face, right? It was all like, I think this is how people actually knew about Vshojo. The Ironmouse was like the biggest name dropper.
For the company to
for
succeed.
the English Vshojo
Although
anyway.
That was very positive to hear. It put a lot of pressure and a lot of stress on me to the point where I felt guilt tripped into signing. I felt responsible for everybody.
Damn.
I felt responsible for staff and talent alike. And I felt like
the pressure. Can you imagine the pressure? Where you go like, oh shit, now I got to do this, right? Because everyone is counting on me. And I think maybe she's been thinking about like time and time again, like I want to leave this company. They're not good for me.
If I didn't do this,
Ruth also
and
left.
If I didn't stay, I was hurting everybody.
Yeah, an entire company on the shoulders is insane, right, Monkey?
Life. But this didn't feel right with me, and I began to feel extremely uncomfortable. Damn. As my viewers know, privacy has always been one of my biggest concerns. I've had a lot of scary experiences in my life, so one amazing thing for me was the fact that Vshojo handled all my payments, and it meant...
This is where the Britney Spears kind of bullshit kicks in, right? when she said that they are handling all the payments, all the transactions, all the payouts, all this shit, I mean, in a sense, it's very convenient because they're sorting out your tax and all that, right? Which I have to struggle with every single year. I'm just like, no, because I'm so bad at math. But at least you keeping an eye out. Like, is this okay? Is this really like how it's supposed to be? And this is like a major red flag.
That I never had to give out any of my personal information, so that was always a blessing to me. As time went on,
Which is also weird, right? Especially like being a European streamer, you have to fill out like the tax 7. It's a tax form. Skatteverket here in Sweden knows exactly how much money I make with streaming, right?
I decided that I wanted to try to start pulling out my remaining funds because I wanted to start taking over my own finances. This is what led me to this point. Throughout the years, Connor and I have raised around $4 million for
That
the
is
Immune Deficiency
crazy.
Foundation.
That is
The
crazy. Good
majority
on
of
you
the money
guys.
raised is
4
the
million.
at events like the cyclothon, the charity auction, and other miscellaneous events that we've had. However, because of the success of my first subathon, I decided to donate half the earnings of my following 2 subathons.
Don't you think it was like this, that when Mouse said, okay, I'm pulling out, I want to get my payout, I want to have like more saying in this, I want to keep an overview, that then Vshojo just like, oh shit, yeah, quickly steal the money before it's too late? I don't know. This is like insane.
To the Immune Deficiency Foundation. The first time I tried this, it worked great. Over 200,000 people supported me, and because of that, we raised over $329,350
That is so
to
much
the
money.
Immune Deficiency Foundation. Because the money came from my Twitch revenue instead of a Tiltify link, it required Vshojo to make the donation on my behalf. They promptly sent the payment, and the subathon was a huge success. So I decided to do it again the next year. My last subathon was one of the biggest events I've ever done. The support was over, and I ended up getting over 300,000 subscribers and breaking the all-time sub
Yeah.
record.
Yeah.
But this also meant that we had raised $515,000 for the Immune
Wow.
Deficiency Foundation.
Wow.
I once again asked Vshojo to make the donation on my behalf, but unfortunately, still a year later, Vshojo has not paid the charity.
Let that sink in for a minute. And a year later, I mean, this is a year ago, right? She broke the record last year, and she's probably been dealing this for an entire year. Talking to Vshojo, are you gonna donate that money now?
The Immune Deficiency Foundation means the world to me. Connor and I have both spent a ton of energy,
All
time,
Vshojo
and
affiliate accounts
resources
just lost their
raising money
affiliate
for
mark.
charity. And we're both so proud to be able to say that we've raised
Yeah, that company
nearly
is
$4
over.
million for charity.
You can't steal a
We
$500,000
always
and
raise
walk away
money
from
for the
it.
Immune Deficiency Foundation.
This is heartbreaking, guys.
People with primary immune deficiency diseases, or PI, which
Yeah.
are inherited disorders where a part of the body's immune system is missing or doesn't function properly, which makes people like me more prone to infection, and this includes over 450 different conditions. The Immune Deficiency Foundation is a charity that is near and dear to my heart and has a particular significance in my life. When my health first started getting really bad, the Immune Deficiency Foundation helped me immensely when I really had nowhere else to turn. I was terrified, I was lonely, and I was confused.
This fucked up.
Know what was going on.
It is
And
absolutely
I never ever
scummy.
want anyone else to go through that. This entire situation has broken me. I just wanted to do something good and to give back to a community that helped me. But
I'm
unfortunately,
speechless.
that's not the case. As much as I would like to continue to
She's trying to keep it together, but it's she's broken, man. No.
talk about this, unfortunately, I can't. So, to recap, I believe that I am owed a significant amount of funds, which I have not been paid. And most importantly, the Immune Deficiency Foundation is owed over $500,000 from
So that's another thing. I mean, she talks about 500,000 to the immune deficiency, right? But she also mentioned she hasn't gotten paid.
Vshojo. I really wish that I could tell you more, but right now, I have been advised to wait for legal proceedings. As of right now,
Lawyers.
I am an independent
The
VTuber.
battle is
I'm at a
on,
loss
ladies
of
and
what to do
gentlemen.
right now. I'm kind of processing everything. I'm very sad and very confused. Once again, I want to apologize to the Immune Deficiency Foundation and to my community who has shown so much support to me. I also wanted to say that all the ad money made from this video will go towards the Immune Deficiency Foundation. I honestly don't know what I'm going to do. Like I said, I really haven't had much time to process this. But below the video in the description box is a link to a donation fund for the Immune Deficiency Foundation.
Hang on. It's this one, Tiltify. I'm going to copy paste it. I'm going to send it out, guys. There you go. It's the link she's mentioning.
Thankfully, any donations made through Tiltify go directly to the charity. That link is also there if you've heard about this and would like to support the Immune Deficiency Foundation. Sometime this month, I plan on doing a special live stream in order to raise money for the Immune Deficiency Foundation.
And I think they're already up $140,000. This is great. People really helping out here. 25K is short from 500. Wait, what? Are you kidding me? Is it that much already? Wait, let me click that link. Oh my god, people! Oh my god, this is amazing!
I hope to have a ton of friends joining me, and hopefully there'll
People
be
are so
a lot of
generous.
singing and a lot of fun and just a day full of happiness. I just honestly really want to show that after all of this, that VTubing is a force for good. So thank you guys so much for all the support, and thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. And once again, I want to say that I am truly sorry. Okay.
Why is she sorry? Why is she so... What? Don't apologize. Why is she saying she's sorry? She has done nothing wrong. She has done nothing wrong, man. You don't steal from charity, right? You don't. It's fucked up.